Welcome to my third video game review of 2019. Super Smash Bros. Brawl is what I'm going to be reviewing. If you enjoy playing Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64 and Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube, then I'm sure you pretty much enjoy playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Nintendo Wii. And who doesn't love the idea of picking your favorite Nintendo character and then beating the living shit out of your opponent? Now, before I get started with this review, I want to apologize that I was supposed to do a review on this game last year and upload it on the 10th anniversary of it, March 9, 2018. But due to the fact that the 10th anniversary of Super Smash Bros. Brawl was on the same day of the death anniversary of the notorious B.I.G., I decided to postpone my review of Super Smash Bros. Brawl to this year. I'm recording this on Wednesday, March 6th, and it will be uploaded on Friday, March 8th, the day before the 11th anniversary of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into my review of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Super Smash Bros. Brawl is a crossover fighting game and the third installment in the Super Smash Bros. Series. Like its predecessors, the objective of Brawl is to knock opponents off the screen. It is a departure from traditional fighting games, notably in its simplified move commands and emphasis on ring-outs over knockouts. It includes a more intensive single-player mode than its predecessors, known as the Subspace Emissary. Brawl supports multiplayer battles with up to 4 competitors, and it's the first of its franchise to feature online battles via Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, which is discontinued as of May 2014. The game is so unique in that it could be played with 4 different controllers. For example, including the Wii remote with the nunchuck, the Wii remote by itself, the Wii Classic controller, which I don't have, and my favorite controller that I use when I'm playing fighting or racing games, the Nintendo GameCube controller. It was named Fighting Game of the Year by the Academy of Interactive Arts and Science. In 2010, the game was included as one of the titles in the book 1001 Games You Must Play Before You Die. As of the year of its release, 2008, it is the 8th best-selling Wii game of all time, with over 13 million copies sold worldwide. It was followed by Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U in 2014, and the new Super Smash Bros. Game, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, for the Nintendo Switch last year. Now on to the positive and the negative. I'm at the start with the negative of this game. The masterpieces in this game, which they call demos, are so lame. In my opinion, they put all those games in there for absolutely nothing. To me, they don't even look like demos. Demos is like, try a level. Try this for a couple of minutes. Not 40 seconds, 30 seconds, or a minute or anything like that. I mean, I want to know whose idea was it to put those classic games in there if you're not going to make them as demos. I mean, the demo for F-Zero, that was no excuse for that. At least let it be a race. At least a 3-lap race. Not halfway near a track and say, bing, time's up. Or Super Mario Bros. They could let you play until let you beat the entire World 1-1 or beat the entire first world, instead of playing the first part of World 1 for like a minute. Like, come on. Another negative of the game is, of course, like I mentioned earlier, the Wi-Fi connection of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, where you can fight against other people online, is discontinued as of May 2014. Another negative thing about this game is, of course, some of the characters have the same Final Smash moves. Final Smash moves is where you can use your finisher. You see a Smash Ball floating around the air, and you hit it several times, and once you get it, you can use your finishing move or Final Smash on your opponent. My negative about that is some of the characters have the same Final Smash moves. Like, for example, why do all the Star Fox fighters besides Fox have a Landmaster? Fox has a Landmaster. Falco, who's the ace in the air, calls a Landmaster. And Wolf, who don't even own a Landmaster, but he's able to summon one. I don't understand the whole thing with the Landmasters and the clone Final Smashes altogether. For another example, Ness and Lucas have the same Final Smash. Zero Suit Samus turns into Samus. And why would Toon Link have Link's Final Smash? But those are my only negatives about this game. I can't bash this game too hard. Now the positive of this game. In Super Smash Bros. Melee, my biggest complaint is that there was a lot of duplicate fighters, like Mario and Dr. Mario, Link and Young Link, Pikachu and Pichu. What the hell? That doesn't give you a variety of characters for a fighting game, does it? But this game pretty much takes care of that issue. The only characters who didn't make it back in Super Smash Bros. Brawl for Melee were the duplicates, Mewtwo, that was definitely a big loss there, and Roy, who ends up being replaced with Ike from the Fire Emblem series. One of the biggest additions of this game is, of course, none other than Sonic the freaking Hedgehog. Can you believe it? Nintendo and Sega joining forces in a fighting game? And you know I'm a huge fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. If you've seen my gameplays of Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I also like the addition of Snake from the Metal Gear series. I also like the addition of Kidacris and Rob the Robot. The story mode's pretty good, but it's too long. And another thing, going back to the controls real quick, I'm glad a lot of people don't have to worry about playing this game using the Wii controller combo. And I know some of y'all don't like this when it comes to playing fighting games. If you don't like playing the Wii remote with the nunchuck, just disconnect the nunchuck part and just play with the controller bias on its side like this. Or just use the GameCube controller, which I use to play fighting games. And my final thoughts about Super Smash Bros. Game, looking back on it over 10 years later, it's actually a great fighting game for the Super Smash Bros. Series, even though Melee is my favorite in the Super Smash Bros. Series. So if you own a Wii system, then definitely consider on getting this game. I would highly recommend it to you, and it's definitely well worth it. Super Smash Bros. Brawl gets an official Stanford rating of a 9.5 out of 10. So that's going to wrap up my review of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, my third video game review of the year. I got another one coming Friday, April 26th, and that is the original Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64 in honor of its 20th anniversary. Let me know what you guys think about my review of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and what do you like about this game, and who are your favorite characters to play as? Kirby, Sonic, and Luigi. Those are my favorite characters to play as in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a good night. Take care. Happy early 11th anniversary of Super Smash Bros. Brawl.